Hey guys, how's it going? Now, this is a video that I've been meaning to make for a pretty long time, but you know, when we get to it, we get to it. Alright, now, what this video is about is just to show you guys exactly how I do my thing. If you're interested in working on your car, your computer, or plumbing, whatever it is, one of the things you don't do is you don't go into Home Depot or Walmart or wherever and just start buying tools. No, you buy the tools as you need them. Okay, so if you look here, we have basically the spread of tools that I use normally. Now, this tool set here is my wife's, and it's pink, but don't let that fool you. This set has a wide variety of tools that you can use to handle your car or just general stuff around the home. You know, it has scissors, a hammer, level, it's got screwdrivers, pliers, you name it. Okay, it's a very good tool set. Now, this tool set here is one I picked up in Harbor Freight. I paid probably $20 for it. And it's a very good socket set. It has a wide variety of sockets, and I use it very, very regularly. Okay. Now, this is just a general tool set I got a couple years ago. It's a cheap set, but at the same time, it's got a wide variety of tools. It's very similar to the one that my wife has, but it has a few extra bits and pieces here and there. Okay. Now, this here is very good tool to have, electric drill. Okay, very good. Now, this here is a breaker bar that I got some time ago. I got it when I was working on the brakes of my wife's car, and it's come in handy ever since. Okay, and again, I bought this as I needed it. Here we have a C-clamp. I also bought this when I was working on the brakes. At the same time, I bought the breaker bar, and this is what I use to compress the calipers while working on it. Okay. I recently picked up this drill bit set at Home Depot for about $10. They were on sale. Very good tool to have. It obviously goes in conjunction with the drill. Okay. Now, let me see. What we have here is this compressor here. It's 100 psi, 1/3 horsepower, 3-gallon tank. To be honest, it is pretty useless for working on cars, but you know, you can find use for it. Okay. Now, this here is a 4,000-pound floor jack. Now, this guy, believe it or not, I found on the side of the street. Somebody was dumping it. I picked it up and said to myself, you know, I wonder what's wrong with it. Took it home, tested it, and the only thing that was wrong was that it didn't have the handle. So I checked around to see if I could find a handle anywhere, and I couldn't find it. So I surmised that's why the person was getting rid of it, because they couldn't find the handle. So what I did, I went to Home Depot, and I picked up this steel rebar here. I don't remember how much I paid for it. It's next to nothing. And surprise, surprise, it works perfectly. It fits perfect. This is a little sponge I put on the end of it here to make my life a little bit easier. Okay. Now, in my little bag of tricks here, I have the tools I use more frequently. Okay. I've got an assortment of screwdrivers, flatheads, and Phillips head. An assortment of pliers, needle nose, standard pliers. I've got a utility knife, comes in handy. I've got a standard wrench set. I've got 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, and 19 millimeter here. Those are standard sizes you need them working on a car. Okay. I recently got these as I showed you guys the other day. This is my ratchet wrench set. Okay. Comes in very handy. Okay, always wanted one. Just picked it up in Walmart the other day for $20. This is a Torx head set. Okay, also a lot of European cars carry Torx bolts and such, and this comes in handy. There's some vehicles, some Japanese vehicles that will also carry that as well. And that's another one I picked up in Harbor Freight. Okay, I've got an assortment of larger sized wrenches, Here we have a 24 millimeter, 22 millimeter, 15 and a 16. Pick these up. Sometimes it's good to have two, because sometimes you want one to be on the bolt side and the other one to be on the nut side. Okay, if that's here we have a ratchet handle. Picked up the other day. I was working on some front struts. I've got 22 millimeter deep socket, got a 21 millimeter deep socket. I've got an assortment of extensions. Okay, these come in pretty handy when you need to get, you know, a long reach. Okay. I have an adjustable wrench. Not a fan of them, but they come in handy from time to time. I picked up this file recently. You never know. And recently I was working on some stuff, and I thought maybe I would need this set. Picked this up in Walmart for less than $10. It has very big pliers, standard pliers, cutting pliers, vice grip, and we've got this angled pliers here. I didn't end up using it, but I'll keep it anyway because these tools do come in handy from time to time. So, guys, as you can see, I've got a wide variety of tools, and you know, I picked them up one by one as I needed them, and that's pretty much how you guys should approach buying tools, because sometimes you buy tools, you don't know how to use them, you don't know what they're for, you waste your money. Okay, some of these things you may never need, so you buy them as you need them. Okay, and one more thing about tools is that your tools don't have to be expensive, but they should be of reasonable quality, because the thing is that when you buy quality tools, the first thing that you are sure of is that they're safe. The worst thing could happen is that you're trying to break a nut or a bolt and your tool breaks. That could cause a very serious problem for you. The next thing you want to be sure of is that the tool that you have is accurately measured. If you pick up a 15 millimeter socket, you want to make sure that it's actually a 15 millimeter, not some variation. Okay, and that is what buying good tools will do for you. Okay, my experience is that tools that you can buy in Walmart or Harbor Freight, they're relatively good. And the good thing with Harbor Freight is that they warranty their stuff for a lifetime. So I've used their tools for quite some time. Some of their tools are, you know, hit or miss, but in general, they stand by their stuff and they make reasonably good equipment. All right. So guys, thanks for watching. And if you have any comments, be sure to drop them in the comment section below. You know, if you feel like subscribing, by all means, go right ahead. Right? Thanks for watching.